look who's back from work.
Hey.
How was work?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. You managed to sleep in the camper van?
Not great. It was freezing when I woke up yesterday morning, was it? Absolutely freezing. Definitely autumnal day today, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, poor Anthony has to sleep in his camper van in the car park at work. That sounds really bad, doesn't it?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's been, it's actually working out really well, like I've said before, because I go to the gym. It's like the gym.
Oh, yeah.
It's cheaper than the campsite I'm staying at. The campsite's beautiful, but I just couldn't maintain that amount of money every single week. So yeah, it's working out quite well.
Well, I had a lovely lunch yesterday with viewers and actual patrons as well, John and Sandra. It was really nice to see them, pleasant surprise. And Tony and Karen joined us. We got locked out of the boat, which was fun.
Well, that was last night, wasn't it? So then we went out again when I got home with Tony and Karen and Sandra and John for a drink.
Yeah, we had a few drinks out last night. Decided to walk Dexter back to the boat because we were all cold. Dexter was cold and we couldn't sit inside with Dexter. And that's when I discovered, after changing the batteries on the lock, that I couldn't get back in. So,
I'm wondering, you know, if I use 2 old batteries that my mum gave me rather than the 4 new ones.
Right, okay.
So I have to just change all 4.
Possible,
I don't know, not definite.
Anyway, we're heading to Market Drayton. And sorry, there's geese flying over. I love this sign of autumn. The signs of autumn. We're heading to Market Drayton, and in front of us is Tony and Karen, and we've got the famous Turley locks. I hope we pronounced that right. And we've been warned about these, especially lock number 4, because the bywash is supposed to be fierce.
I think Fran got pinned, didn't she?
Yeah.
To the side, I think. I'm sure it was Fran, or it was either Fran or Rich, I'm sure.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm looking distracted. There's geese everywhere. Right, let's turn this camera around, enjoy today's journey. It's only just over 2 hours. It's drizzling at the moment, I don't know if you can see that, but it's forecast to dry up this afternoon.
One thing you forgot to mention was the beautiful mist rolling along the canal this morning when we got up. So the sun was shining and you could see just a very thin mist rolling across. I love that thing, I love that when I get up for work and I see that.
I was going to say, you very rarely see it on the canal.
No, when I'm up for work.
We were up at 7 and it's set off, it's just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. Wow, that's early for us,
It's very early. I don't get up unless I'm going to work.
But it's nice. I really enjoyed it yesterday when I travelled with Tony and Karen and we got there before lunchtime. We had the rest of the day to chill. That's the future, Anthony.
It's not.
Let's get used to it, Joe. Right, Joe. Take over, look.
What's that? Kingfisher. It was.
Yeah. That was close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just look at that behind us. That's impressive, isn't it?
It is.
That's some height, that is. We need the walkie-talkies and the windlass.
Yeah, you take over, Chuck. I'll go and do the box.
Really? Well, Tony and Karen are in the first lock and there's a boat in front of us, but they very kindly said that we can go next because they're travelling with friends and they want us to travel with our friends, which is really nice, isn't it? Because they know we're travelling together. Oh. We've got our walkie-talkie, so we're being very grown up. The funny thing is, we can hear Tony talking to Karen, but they can't hear us. We'll see if there's any bad language. And we're off. This is beautiful scenery. It's funny that we can hear Tony and Karen on their walkie-talkies, but they can't hear us. It's like eavesdropping, isn't it? We have let them know. This is beautiful. Right, the lock's open, let's go for it. It was really difficult to keep your boat still in that time.
Shame I can't fully damage through that tree, but it's too high. Can you see them? Look bad.
I can't see any.
And this one.
Oh, you're going to strain your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gorgeous day, isn't it?
Yes, it turned out I got dressed thinking it was going to be showers.
But it's chilly in the shade, isn't it? That didn't sound good, did it?
Just scrape, isn't it? You can't help, it's so narrow.
What's that?
You can't help, it's so narrow, you're going to scrape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bywash.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's on
Pushing
the
the bow.
right, watch it.
Yeah. Not too bad, is it? Oh, this is stunning. It's so warm in the sun. Yeah, early morning cruises from now on. Loving it.
So is it only 4 or 5 knots?
5, I think.
Okay, we're doing alright, aren't we?
Yeah. What?
This is a third, isn't it? We're doing okay.
Someone in the lot?
Karen.
Oh. Yeah, the bywash isn't too bad on that last lot. Loads of people warned us about it. This one looks worse. Oh yeah. Very chilly when you're out in the sun. Look at this behind us though. Right, well Karen's just got through on the walkie-talkie and she said you need loads of revs coming out of this lock. Anthony's about to open it, so I've took the boat out of eco mode so we can have a bit more power. Yeah, it did drive the boat across, but it wasn't that bad. I think that'd be much worse going into the lock than coming out of it, to be honest. Yeah, can you imagine trying to get into that lock? Yeah. This is stunning. Oh yeah, look at the muddy towpath.
These shoes are slippery.
Oh, look at all that mud. I don't think Anthony will be going back on his bike. Wow. I just love canals and scenery like this. It's stunning. Oh, the lock's there. There's a gentleman coming up. We thought it was a boat and he's helping out the locks. Very good of him. Oh, I love days like this. Lovely stretch this, isn't it? I've enjoyed this flight.
Yeah, it's beautiful too. Yeah. It's a little gem.
Yeah. I bet it's difficult going into that lock with the virus. Oh yeah, we've seen videos.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Treacherous.
Yeah.
So much.
Thank you. Well, this has to be one of our favourite sections of locks. It's just so picturesque, and look at this. Emerald green everywhere you look. It's beautiful. Karen's just phoned to say there are two boats coming through this cutting and it's quite narrow. We've sounded the horn.
I just realised I didn't know what you're doing. I like little side arm right now.
Oh, yeah. This is stunning though, isn't it?
It is.
Apart from it's very muddy. You couldn't cycle down this towpath.
No, I'm going to have to go back on the road.
Yeah. It's a bit worrying knowing there's a boat coming towards us, isn't it? It's so narrow.
Yeah, but we're aware of them, yeah. They're here. Should I keep back?
Yeah. Don't get your bow too much.
I know that's what I'm saying. But they're not going to get past otherwise. Calm now.
There is a boat behind us.
Here all day. Listed. You alright?
Alright. There is a boat coming down in the lock.
Is there?
Yeah. So
That's super.
and there's someone on the lock, open it for you.
Right, cheers.
No worries.
Here's the other boat. Oh yeah, it looks wider here. I think that's now is a bit where we passed.
Am I very close to these or what?
No, you're alright. Just stay where you are. Oh,
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Couldn't see that. I couldn't get any finger though. 13 miles an hour.
Yeah. We just hit a rock. It was very narrow there, wasn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen it either because it's where the overgrowth is. So it's. I tried to get over as far as I could to let that chap over. So definitely wouldn't have seen that. It's fine. It's just the blacking. That's what it's for.
Yeah. How far are we from Nantwich?
13 miles.
13 miles. What a shame we missed this section last year, but I don't think we could come this way because of the closure of the bridge. I think a lot was closed after Nantwich.
I don't know. I don't think it was when we were cruising like in that area. I think it was the fact that we thought it was Nantwich was just too
far.
little bit too far to commute.
Yeah.
I didn't have the van then either.
Wow, look at this. First few falling leaves of the year. Loads are in my side, I think. It's mad that that's so overgrown and then you're out into this. Wow. That was nice, wasn't it? We're not in eco. Wow, that was a really lovely trip, wasn't it?
It was like stunning.
Yeah, stunning scenery, very, very narrow. I don't know what you'd have done in the cuttings where the limestone was, if there was a boat coming towards you.
I think we beat the shower. Looks like it's going to hammer it down, and the wind is starting to get up, isn't it? So, yeah, perfect.
Get us, we've done a full cruise, 5 locks, and we finished by 10:15 in the morning. I've never done anything like it.
I've never done anything
You're
like
really
it.
confused now, aren't you?
I am. Because it now means I have to wait about, because the pub that I've left my van in doesn't open the gate till midday, so I think it's only be half an hour cycle back.
Yeah, but you can get a shower, we can get a nice cup of coffee
get a shower.
and relax, can't we, for a little while?
Dexter's like totally chilled on the towpath. I think it's nice and cool for him, he's just lay down.
Yeah, but we love that section. Really nice of that guy to help out, and that is a jewel on the canal, that section, isn't it?
It is.
Beautiful.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
Talking of jewel, I think we're going to a Jewel's pub tonight, possibly.
Oh yeah? Yeah, going out for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in Market Drayton. There's a footpath from this bridge down to a little lay-by, so I'm sure Anthony can park there.
Well, there's only one space, so fingers crossed I can get to my van and back before somebody takes it.
Oh yeah.
I've got quite a few things in my van that needs to go onto the boat.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I saw 2 spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that heavy?
Oh my, I nearly went. It's all the steps. So you've cycled back for the van, haven't you?
Yeah, it took me 10 minutes on the road. Well, it didn't actually, it took me longer.
Van's down here. That's some steps and it's pretty steep. And this is heavy. And you bought this for the boat. I don't know where that's going to go. On the roof?
I've heard good things about this. Spudley mentioned it.
Thanks Wayne. Thanks Amanda.
Wayne and Amanda swear by it.
Yeah. Everybody swore by the George Foreman grill.
Do you want to take some deep breaths?
How many people use them now?
I'm on a bit of a health kick. So I decided to cycle back. I've been doing that quite a lot, haven't I? I've been doing most of the cycling back to the car. It was very, very steep. And then the last quarter of a mile, the heavens opened. I'm absolutely drenched.
Told you to take your poncho.
So I'm going to have a nice a nice hot shower. Hopefully it'll warm me up a bit.
Relax in front of the TV for a little
Oh,
half hour.
Watch The Detectorists.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant series.
We're walking through Market Drayton and we're off to the pub for dinner with friends. Starving. We had lunch really early today. There's a brewery just there. And this is the pub, the Jules pub we're going to. How lovely is that? No idea where they've gone over.